Hi, my name is Shirley Smith, and I'm here today to find out if you get the recommended 5-a-day dose of fresh fruits and vegetables. Well, unless the produce you are consuming is certified organic, you are doing your body and the earth more harm than good. We're here today on a certified organic farm, and standing next to me is Kim Powell, the owner and farmer of the Cracker Box Palace, where they grow 85 organic types of tropical fruits. In the next few minutes, I'm going to be giving you a rundown on the harmful effects of conventionally grown produce as opposed to the beneficial effects of organic farming. I will be giving you simple ideas to help you transition to a more organic lifestyle. I promise you that if you are unfamiliar with the practices of conventional farming, what you are about to hear will shock you. What does it mean to be certified organic? That label on a product guarantees that this item was grown without harmful pesticides. If this has to be posted on a product, what does that say about the other products on the shelf? Let's start with some of the harmful effects of pesticides. Many of the pesticides that were approved by the EPA were approved long before the research linked them to cancer and other diseases. Now that the research has been done, the EPA considers that 60% of all herbicides, 90% of all fungicides, and 30% of all insecticides are carcinogenic. Once these chemicals are used, they take decades to deteriorate and remain deadly the entire time. In 1996, research conducted studied 600 brain cancer patients. The study showed that people who lived within 2,600 feet of a conventional agricultural area had a twofold increase in the risk of developing brain cancer. The estimated cost of cancer in terms of lost production, income, and medical expenses of the farmers amounts to over $38 million each year. According to Nell Newman, 20,000 farm workers die each year from exposure to chemicals. 1 million are poisoned, but recover. Now imagine that the pesticides have spread, that they have crept into our water supply. Not only are the pesticides in the food we eat, but they have contaminated our groundwater. The EPA estimates that pesticides, yes, some that are known carcinogens, have made their way into the primary source of drinking water in 38 states. People are unsuspectingly drinking and bathing in pesticides. Not only does conventional farming harm humans, it also harms the environment, animals, insects, and the earth included. Conventional farming methods use unsustainable methods that do not correspond with the Earth's natural process. The soil is depleted due to the use of fertilizers. These fertilizers supply 3 essential nutrients: nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, and little else. In the words of Nell Newman, it's like you and me taking a multivitamin and not eating 3 square meals a day. This process leaves the soil depleted and in need of even more fertilizers the next year. This leads to an estimated 3 billion tons of topsoil eroding every year. Organic farming methods, on the other hand, mimic the Earth's natural process by using compost and cover crops. If you look over here, you can see an example of composting. The dry and rotting vegetation supplies nutrients to the soil. A side effect of this process is the produce grown in this soil has an increased level of antioxidants. Antioxidants are nutrients that fight cancer-causing free radicals. According to a report from the Organic Center's Second State of Science review, antioxidant levels in organic produce is about 30 times higher than that in conventionally grown produce. As opposed to the cancer-causing pesticides you consume on conventionally grown produce, organic produce actually reduces your risk of cancer and boosts your immune system to help fight off other diseases as well. Now, not only is organic farming methods beneficial to humans, but they sustain biodiversity as well. Biodiversity, according to Wikipedia.com, is the variation of life forms within a given ecosystem. Organic farms utilize and benefit from all of the life forms in their ecosystem. All processes are carried out as nature intended and in a way that has sustained the species since the beginning of time. If you look around, you can see biodiversity everywhere.
Pineapples, papaya, mango, banana, passion fruit vine up high, more mango, sugar apples without the leaves for the winter, cashews, bees, more mangoes, chickens, carambola, more passion fruit. Go back to Shelley.
And you can see all of these things grow together in harmony, benefiting each one of them. I hope that in listening to what I have said, you are able to see the benefits of consuming organic products. If you are someone who is or wants to transition to a more organic lifestyle, here are a few helpful hints. If you can avoid all conventionally grown produce, then you should make a point to avoid the fruits and vegetables on the list of the most contaminated. The most contaminated produce in the agricultural industry are strawberries, bell peppers, spinach, cherries, peaches, cantaloupes, celery, apples, apricots, green beans, grapes, and cucumbers. Another tip is to shop at the local farmers market or fruit stands where you can become familiar with the farming methods used on the produce you are purchasing. Try buying organic seeds to plant in your yard. What better way of being sure of what's on your food than growing it yourself? I hope these last few minutes have opened your eyes to the extremely harmful effects of conventional agriculture. Please help yourself and your earth by utilizing the organic products available to you. Every little bit counts. Thank you.
I messed up.